Singapore and Norway are two breathtaking locations renowned for their inventiveness, culture, and beauty. However, beneath the futuristic skylines and picturesque landscapes lie secrets that most visitors are unaware of. We're delving deeply into what they don't tell you, from unexpected local traditions to obscure truths that will alter your perspective of these locations. 7. The hidden social experiment. Here's the most controversial part. Some say Singapore is more than just a country. It's a social experiment. With its strict laws, government-run housing, and even rules on how citizens interact, many believe Singapore has perfected a controlled system. As a tourist, you'll see the polished surface, but underneath it, there's a level of structure that many people don't even realize exists. It's fascinating, but it's also something you won't find in travel guides. 6. The real weather struggle. Travel guides talk about Singapore's tropical vibe, but they don't prepare you for the constant heat and humidity. It's no joke. You'll be sweating within minutes of stepping outside. Make sure to pack light, breathable clothing and always carry water with you. And don't forget, an umbrella is your best friend. It's equally useful for surprise rain showers and shielding yourself from the sun. 5. The Changi Airport Trap. Changi Airport is often called the best in the world, and while it's a destination in itself with attractions like a butterfly garden and a massive indoor waterfall, don't let it distract you. Some tourists spend so much time exploring the airport that they miss out on Singapore's actual sights. Sure, it's great, but don't let it steal a chunk of your itinerary. The hidden cultural rules. Singapore is a melting pot of cultures, but with that comes some unspoken rules you need to know. For example, pointing with your index finger or touching someone's head is considered rude in certain cultures here. Also, in places like Chinatown or Little India, dressing modestly is appreciated, even though Singapore as a whole is very modern. Being culturally aware will earn you respect from the locals. 3. It's not as green as it looks. Singapore markets itself as a city in a garden with stunning greenery everywhere. But here's the catch. Most of it is man-made. Gardens by the Bay, for example, is breathtaking, but it's heavily curated and far from natural. If you're expecting untouched wilderness, you might feel a bit let down. That said, it's still worth a visit for the sheer innovation behind it, but keep your expectations in check. 2. The high cost of comfort. Everyone knows Singapore is modern and luxurious, but what they don't tell you is just how expensive it can be. From accommodation to dining, the costs add up fast. If you're looking for affordable eats, skip the fancy restaurants and head to the hawker centers. Places like Maxwell Food Center or Lau Pa Sat offer authentic local dishes at a fraction of the price, and the food is often better than the overpriced tourist spots. 1. The strict rules. Tourists ignore. Singapore is famous for being clean and orderly, but here's the thing, this isn't just by chance. The country has some of the strictest laws in the world, and breaking them can cost you big time. Did you know you can get fined for chewing gum in public or for jaywalking? Even eating on public transport is a no-go. While the rules might seem excessive, they're the reason Singapore is as pristine as it is. Just make sure you're aware of them before you go. Ignorance won't get you out of trouble. And that's the hidden truth about Singapore, what the travel guides won't tell you. Now you're armed with the knowledge to avoid mistakes, respect the culture, and make the most of your trip. Click any of these videos on the screen, and I'll see you in a moment.